Sustainable Development Goals and how young people and the public out there can help to join hands with the United Nations and all the agencies of the United Nations to have these Sustainable Development Goals achieved. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we bring you two wonderful universities. Uganda Christian University, which has already gone through the first round of this challenge, and they emerged the winner. And also today we have Kampala International University on this side and Uganda Christian University on that side. Ladies and gentlemen, today judging us are three very wonderful people. I will start with the lady in the middle, Murungi Doreen from Blue Pearls Company Limited, which does wonderful transportation, including trucks and passenger vehicles. So if you need to move around, Blue Pearls is the company to go with. Next, ladies and gentlemen, is the man who has 4 eyes to make sure that this is looked at very critically. Amwine Bernard from the UN Human Rights, which is one of the UN agencies. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, we have Prosi Nakanjako Jalamganda from United Nations Population Fund, UNFPA. Ladies and gentlemen, a hand of applause for the judges and for the universities. Ladies and gentlemen, this challenge is brought to you and has been made possible by Blue Pearls, MTN Uganda, Skies Hotel, which is hosting us today, Sekanyolia, and of course, we are live on NTV Uganda. We're now going to start the challenge. We're going to face the universities, and we're going to start with structured questions. Each question, ladies and gentlemen, you have approximately 10 minutes to give me the correct answer, and that will earn you 2 points. And if you fail, well, you lose the mark. Are we ready? Ladies and gentlemen, are we ready? Kampala International University, are you ready?
Yes.
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
10 seconds.
Okay.
10 seconds. Uganda Christian University, are we ready?
Yes. Yes.
Good. Let's start. And we're going to begin. The first question will go to Uganda Christian University. Question number 1. What is the first sentence in the United Nations Charter? I repeat, what is the first sentence in the United Nations Charter?
We the people of this world.
All right. Thank you very much. Well tried. We, the people of the United Nations, determined to save succeeding generations from the scourge of war, which twice in our lifetime has brought untold sorrow to mankind. Question number 2 to Kampala International University. What does Article 1 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights say?
Humans are born free and in equal dignity.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Question number 3 to Uganda Christian University. Which sustainable development goal deals with the protection of forest and terrestrial ecosystems?
Sustainable Development Goal 13, Climate Action.
Sustainable Development Goal 13 is wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, the answer is Sustainable Goal number 15. Next question, Kampala International University. Which sustainable goal addresses ensuring access to affordable, reliable, and modern energy for all?
Sustainable Development Goal 7.
Sustainable Development Goal number 7 is correct, ladies and gentlemen. Next question is to Uganda Christian University. Which sustainable goal addresses ensuring availability and sustainable management of water and sanitation for all?
Sustainable Development Goal 6, Clean Water and Sanitation.
Sustainable Goal number 6, ladies and gentlemen, is correct. Next question, ladies and gentlemen, goes to Kampala International University. Which sustainable development goal addresses ensuring sustainable consumption and production patterns?
Sustainable Goal 12.
Sustainable goal number 12, ladies and gentlemen, is correct. Next question, ladies and gentlemen, goes to Uganda Christian University. How are member states admitted to membership of the United Nations? How are states admitted to the membership of the United Nations? That map?
Through the Security Council. Approval from the Security Council.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that question, that answer, I may not give it because it came after the 10 seconds were over. Kampala International University, do you want to give us a try?
Yes.
Right, go for it.
First step is those who participated in San Francisco, those ones automatically qualified to be UN members, and also by recommendation by the UN Security Council and the approval of General Assembly.
All right, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, the states are admitted to membership of the United Nations by a decision of the UN General Assembly upon the recommendation of the Security Council. Ladies and gentlemen, let's move on. I hope we're still good.
Yeah.
Kampala International University, are we good?
Yes.
Uganda Christian University.
Yeah.
We're good?
Yeah.
All right. Question number 8, ladies and gentlemen. Name 4 United Nations agencies. This question goes to Kampala International University. Working on humanitarian and development issues in Uganda. Any 4 United Nations agencies?
One is the UN OCHA. Are we allowed to use short forms?
Yeah, sure.
One is the UN OCHA. 2 is UNDP.
Time is up. Ladies and gentlemen, we are able to give only 2. Uganda Christian University, do you want to give this a go?
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, World Health Organization, Food and Agriculture Organization.
Time is up. All of you managed to give it a go. Ladies and gentlemen, the UN agencies that are operating in this country are the following: the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, International Atomic Energy Agency, International Fund for Agricultural Development, International Labour Organization, International Trade Organization, International Organization for Migration, the Joint United Nations Program on HIV/AIDS, United Nations Capital Development Fund. Ladies and gentlemen, that's not enough. The United Nations Development Program, the United Nations Environment Program, United Nations Education, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, United Nations Office for Project Services, UNOPS, United Nations Population Fund, UNFPA, United Nations High Commission for Refugees, UNHCR, United Nations Children's Fund, United Nations Industrial Development Organizations, United Nations Office of the High Commissioner for Human Rights, United Nations Entity for Gender Equality and Empowerment of Women, World Food Program, and World Health Organization. I hope we are good. I hope we are good. Ladies and gentlemen, next question goes to Uganda Christian University. Name 2 UN agencies that focus on contributing to the attainment of Sustainable Goal number 2, which is zero hunger. 2 UN agencies.
The World Food Program.
Yes.
And the Food and Agriculture Organization.
Ladies and gentlemen, those 2 are correct, but you'd like to also add onto that list the International Fund for Agricultural Development is the other agency. Kampala International University, you have question number 10. Name a UN agency that focuses on contributing to the attainment of goal number 5, which is gender equality.
UN Women.
UN Women is correct, ladies and gentlemen. Kampala, Uganda Christian University, you have the next question, number 11. Name 2 UN agencies that focus on contributing to the attainment of goal number 4, which is equality in education.
United Nations Education, Scientific and Culture Organization, and UN Women.
Ladies and gentlemen, UNESCO is correct. The other agency is KIU. Do you want to give it a go?
UNICEF.
UNICEF is correct, ladies and gentlemen. So it is UNESCO and UNICEF. The audience, would you like to cheer up these guys? They're doing a great job. They're doing a great job. Ladies and gentlemen, understanding the Sustainable Development Goals and the work of the United Nations, the work of the private sector, the work of the press and the media like NTV that is bringing this show live to you here at Skies Hotel and the people at home. Next question, ladies and gentlemen, goes to Kampala International University. What is the name of the document that outlines how all United Nations agencies working on humanitarian and development issues in Uganda support the government's National Development Plan? So what's the name of that document?
UNDP 2.
That's not correct. And the time is up. UCU, do you want to give it a go?
Yeah.
Yes?
The National Development Plan 2.
The National Development Plan 2 is not correct. Ladies and gentlemen, the document that outlines how all UN agencies work on humanitarian and development issues in Uganda to support the government of Uganda is what is abbreviated as the UNDAF, the United Nations Development Assistance Framework. I repeat, the United Nations Development Assistance Framework. And ladies and gentlemen, the next question goes to Uganda Christian University. It is related to the previous question. For how many years is the UNDAF implemented? For how many years is the UNDAF implemented? We're getting tight, we're getting serious, ladies and gentlemen, into the UN issues.
From 2016 to 2020, that is 4 years.
4 years. KIU?
For 10 years.
10 years. Ladies and gentlemen, all the answers are near, but not correct. Ladies and gentlemen, the correct answer is 5 years. Next question goes to Kampala International University. What is UNICEF in full?
United Nations Children Fund.
United Nations Children's Fund is correct, ladies and gentlemen.
Emergency Fund.
UNICEF.
Ladies and gentlemen,
No.
I give the correct answer. So, UNICEF is United Nations Children's Fund. Uganda Christian University, I come to you. And this is the last question before we take the break. What is UNFPA in full?
United Nations Population Fund activities.
All right. United Nations Population Fund is the correct answer. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going for a break now. We'd like to thank our participants. KIU, thank you very much. And Uganda Christian University, thank you very much. And would like to thank our sponsors, Blue Pearls, the transporters, MTN Uganda, Skies Hotel, Sekanyolia, and bringing this live is NTV Uganda. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going for a break. Thank you very much.
Political and economic capital to your district.
There are very many youth today who are unemployed.
The veterinary doctors who are trained are being replaced by soldiers.
From Karamoja to Soro, from Budoda to Gulu, we are on the way to your district.
We all can do something if we are united to end sexual and gender-based violence.
The police should have one face.
When we look at the security organs that are trying to help the district, these are the organs who are really helping the rich people.
We don't just give people a platform, but we offer alternative policies with a hope that policymakers will listen.
I don't know what is happening right now in the country.
We have about 145 cases of defilement.
You hear 145 cases of defilement. Just right from which month?
There are those who are dying while they are giving birth.
1 out of every 10 girls drop out because of failure to manage menstruation.
And in many of our debates, we have also reconciled political leaders. Your opinion counts every Saturday at 8 p.m. As usual, I aspire to inspire you before I expire. I am Agnes Nandutu, the Speaker of People's Parliament.
Join Agnes Nandutu, the Speaker of People's Parliament, every Saturday at 8 p.m. only on NTV. They're young, stylish, and with their own sense of fun.
How did you come to Kampala?
By bird. Hey, don't worry. I'm going to be on T-Nation.
They know what they want and go for it. They're carefree, opinionated, and intelligent.
They're hidden by a covering to avoid temptation, to prevent seduction.
Why did you have to bring a baby as your daddy?
What are you?
Teenagers doing what they love best.
I see you're not matching. You know the color, they're not matching. Why?
On T-Nation every Saturday
at 11 a.m.
only on NTV.
Raise the praise. Get inspiration. Rise up every morning with a song of praise to the Lord. A day in your courts is better than 1,000 elsewhere. Soul Moment, every Monday to Friday at 6 a.m.
What's up? It's the illest show that rocks your weekend, that kickstarts your weekend. We come through with 1,000 gigahertz of energy.
As they bring you some mad DJ skills and crazy video mixes.
It's the Iles TV show. This is Exposed. We come through every single Saturday, 1:30 to 3 p.m.
Remember to call in with your music requests
right here on NTV. So make sure you catch us 1:30 to 3 p.m. Exposed, live in your face. We are the show and the business. Exposed.
Swalla la la, drink. Swalla la la, swalla la la.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are still going ahead with the SDGs Inter-University Challenge 2018. And ladies and gentlemen, this afternoon we have the Uganda Christian University on the left-hand side and Kampala International University on the right-hand side. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our judges right here. And this show is being sponsored by Blue Pals, MTN, Skies Hotel, Sekanyolia, and brought to you live by NTV Uganda. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back from the break. And this is how we performed in the last segment. Are you ready for the results? Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the results? Yes. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Kampala International University is leading with 13 points. Uganda Christian University, you need to do a little harder because you came out with only 7 points. Ladies and gentlemen, the next segment is going to be multiple choice questions, which you used to call objectives. And ladies and gentlemen, the first 12 questions are going to be very fast. You have only 5 seconds to answer. And we are going to go to Uganda Christian University. Are you ready? Yes. Good. Question number 1. How many member states does the UN have? How many member states does the UN have? A, 176, B, 193, C, 202, D, 217.
193, B.
193 is correct. Next question. In which year did a Ugandan become president of the UN General Assembly? A, 1995, B, 2012, C, 2014, D, 2015.
2014.
That was not you to answer, guys. We're not alternating. We are going 12 questions straight for UCU. We'll come to you, guys. Okay? Right. Question number 3. How many goals did the Millennium Development Goals have? A, 12, B, 8, C, 17, and D, 10.
B8.
B8 is correct. Ladies and gentlemen, question number 4. Question number 4. In which year did the Millennium Development Goals come into effect? In which year did the Millennium Development Goals come into effect? A, 1995, B, 2000, C, 2001, and D, 2005.
2000.
2000, ladies and gentlemen, is not the correct answer. The correct answer is 2001. Question number 5. By which year are the Sustainable Development Goals targeted to be achieved? A, 2030, B, 2040, C, 2050, D, 2063.
2030.
2030, A is correct. Question number 6. What is the average targeted economic growth rate for Uganda according to the second National Development Plan? I repeat, what is the average targeted economic growth rate for Uganda according to the second National Development Plan, or NDP2? A, 4.5%, B, 5.6%, C, 6.3%, and D, 7.4%.
C, 6.3.
6.3, ladies and gentlemen, is correct. Question number 7. The SDGs target for gross domestic product growth per annum in the least developed countries by 2030 is at least A, 7%, B, 10%, C, 12%, and D, 15%.
A, 7%.
7%, ladies and gentlemen, is correct. The SDG target for eradication of extreme poverty for all people everywhere, currently measured as people living on less than $1.25 a day by 2030 is A, 50%, B, 40%, C, 20%, and D, 0%.
D, 0.
0%, ladies and gentlemen, is correct. Question number 9. Question number 9, ladies and gentlemen. According to the second National Development Plan, or NDP2, over the planned period, government targets to reduce poverty from 19.2% to A, 10%, B, 12.4%, C, 13.5%, and D, 14.2%.
D, 14.2%.
14.2%, ladies and gentlemen, is correct. Question number 10, you have 2 more questions to go. According to NDP2, over the planned period, government targets to increase manufactured exports as a percentage of total exports from 5.8% to A, 10.2%, B, 14.8%, C, 19%, and D, 23%.
The answer is C.
C is correct, ladies and gentlemen. 11, question number 11. According to the NDP2, the government targets to increase the percentage for the population with access to electricity from 14% to A, 30%, B, 25%, D, C, 20%, and D, 17.5%.
Answer is B, 25%.
B, 25% is wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, the answer is A, 30%. Your last question, Uganda Christian University. The Sustainable Development Goal target for access to affordable, reliable, and modern energy services by 2030 is A, 30%, B, 50%, C, 100%, D, 70%.
D, 70%.
D, 70% is not correct. Ladies and gentlemen, the correct answer is 100%. Ladies and gentlemen, let's move now to Kampala International University. You have 12 questions. Each question earns you 1 point. Each question earns you 1 point. And let's continue with the statistics. Okay? Are we good? Are we good? Yes. Right. According to NDP2, over the planned period, government targets to increase access to safe water in rural areas from 65% to A, 68%, B, 72%, C, 76%, and D, 79%. Okay, are you? Time up. Ladies and gentlemen, you lose the mark. The answer is D, 79%. Next question. According to the NDP2, over the planned period, government targets to increase access to safe water in urban areas from 77% to A, 100%, B, 93%, C, 86%, and D, 82%.
86%.
86%, ladies and gentlemen, is not the correct answer. The correct answer is A, 100%. Next, question 15. The SDG targets equitable access to safe and affordable drinking water by 2030 is A, 72%, B, 86%, D, 100%, C, 100%, and D, 67%.
100%.
C, 100% is the correct answer, ladies and gentlemen. Next question. According to NDP2, over the planned period, government targets to increase net secondary completion, net secondary school completion from 36% to A, 100%, B, 75%, C, 50%, and D, 40%.
75%.
75%, ladies and gentlemen, is not the correct answer. The correct answer is 50%. Next question. The Sustainable Development Goal target for girls and boys completing free, equitable, and quality primary and secondary education leading to relevant and effective learning outcomes by 2030 is A, 100%, B, 75%, C, 50%, and D, 40%.
100%.
100%. A is correct, ladies and gentlemen. Next question. By 2030, have per capita global food waste at the retail and consumer levels and reduce food losses along production and supply chains, including post-harvest losses. For which sustainable development goal is this a target? A, goal 1, no poverty.
Can you repeat the question?
I repeat the question, no problem at all. By 2030, have or make to have per capita global food waste at the retail and consumer levels and reduce food losses along the production and supply chains, including post-harvest losses. So for which sustainable development goal is this a target? A, goal 1, no poverty. B, goal 2, zero hunger. C, goal 12, responsible consumption and production. D, goal 13, climate action.
2, zero hunger.
Zero hunger, ladies and gentlemen, is not the correct answer. The correct answer is goal number 12, responsible consumption and production. Remember, avoiding food losses in production and the supply chain. Next question. By 2030, empower and promote the social, economic, and political inclusion of all, irrespective of age, sex, disability, race, ethnicity, origin, religion, or economic or other status. For which sustainable development goal is this a target? A, goal number 5, gender equality. B, goal 8, decent work and economic growth. C, goal 9, industry, innovation and infrastructure. And D, goal 10, reduced inequality.
Reduced inequalities.
Reduced inequality, goal 10 is the correct answer, ladies and gentlemen. Next question. According to the second National Development Plan 2, over the planned period by 2020, Uganda should be propelled to A, middle income status, B, an upper middle income status, C, a higher income status, and D, an industrialized nation.
Can we have the question again, please?
Question again, all right. According to the NDP2, over the planned period, by 2020, Uganda should be propelled to, if I was writing, I would put a semicolon, A, middle income status, B, an upper middle income status, C, a higher income status, and D, an industrialized nation.
A, middle income status.
Middle income status, the answer is correct. It seems KIU has been listening to the president's speeches. Ladies and gentlemen, let's carry on. Next question. According to Vision 2040, by 2040, Uganda targets to become A, middle income status, B, an upper middle income status, C, a higher income status, and D, an industrialized nation.
An industrialized nation.
An industrialized nation is not the correct answer, ladies and gentlemen. The correct answer is an upper middle income status. Ladies and gentlemen, the third last question for Kampala International University. What is the targeted per capita income for Uganda according to Vision 2040? What is the targeted per capita income for Uganda according to Vision 2040? A, United States dollars 2,500. B, US dollars 5,000. C, US dollars 9,500. And D, US dollars 15,000.
C, US dollars 9,500.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Absolutely sure?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, C is the correct answer. United States dollars 9,500. Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming to the second last question. How many international airports are included in the identified core projects that need to be started according to Vision 2040? A, 4 airports. B, 3 airports. C, 2 airports. D, 5 airports.
4 airports.
4 airports? Are you sure?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, 4 airports is the correct answer. The last question, ladies and gentlemen. How many regional cities are included in the identified core projects that need to be started according to Vision 2040? A, 4 regional cities. B, 3. C, 2. And D, 5.
D, 5.
D, 5 is the correct answer, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to take a break. Thank you very much to Kampala International University, and thank you to Uganda Christian University, and thank you to NTV Uganda for bringing this live to everyone listening in the world, and especially the people here in Uganda. We're taking a break. We'll be back shortly. Thank you very much.
okukubiriza programu eno tuwaye n'okugitegeka libeera bbanja lyennyini tosobola kuwumula okutuusa ng'olisasudde. Entebe eno eteekwa okugasa abantu buli wiiki.
Omulwasita kyanoonya bwe kyolina
lwa butayagala kumanya.
Exactly. N'obeera era bannange gavumenti etuyambe.
Nyongera kubabuulira nabagamba emyaka ng'ebiri egiyise nti lwakiri waliwo be neetaaga okusabira mukama abanonne.
Ebeera interview omuntu gy'ateekeddwa okulaba. Yattaluumu wamulabako n'amaaso.
Moses.
Wali omumanyi?
Nali mumanyi bali bayita Moses Safi.
Nti lwaki nkola activism? Museveni agenda okujja naye nze nga njagala mu 7.
Nebagamba gavana waali.
Okunoonyereza n'okutegeera obulungi akyadde ku programu kikulu. Kijjayo emiramu emikulu tuwaye kwesimbi. Buli kimu tukyetegekera. Tutambula okunoonya abali mu buufu obw'emiramu egyatuwaye. Abalabi baffe baliko emboozi gye baagala okuwulira.
Okuva e Kaddugala paka Kampala bagira ku motoka y'amatooke emabega.
Eyigiriza, esoomooza.
Naddukamu katono ne gukuba omukono.
Paul Kinno Ssebe ekugwi.
Zino HVZ nnene.
Ewuniikiriza.
Yalowooza nti bagenda musala ku kugwe. Yadduka.
Eteeka ku bunkenke.
Abaali mu ssabo yeefuula alagula aliko emmandu empitirivu ennyo. Nga mugajajja byontumye embireesi nti ebiriwo ajja ekikapu akimugundirawo mu maaso ogenda okukeberanga mutwe gwa mwana omukazi n'agwa n'afeiti
omwagala oli otya
naye n'akuddamu
nzimanyi nnyo ebbaluwa
kasonsomolera ng'erigoledde feddo
otyo tuwaye ekyusizza ate ekyayongera okukyusa ebiseera bya Uganda kubanga ddoboozi lyogerwa ate liwulirwa.
and win every 10 minutes. For every 1,000 you spend, it gives you 1 entry into the jackpot this Sunday. To play on MTN, simply dial *165 *33# and follow the prompts on your phone. For Airtel customers, simply dial *185 *4*9#. Then enter business number 33311. Enter the amount you wish to play from 1,000 to 50,000 shillings. Then select your 3 lucky numbers from 0 to 9, followed by NTV as your payment reference, and get that super feeling today.
Atumira omusomesa aliyo ngene suuti ekulumu ayagala gye makingira mu bibuuzo.
Ekiri wano kikutte.
Okaba ali bayambe kashumba n'atuuka mu aligera ne tekumuleze n'akuma poloti. You are dead with my money. Something bigger than a cricket has entered its hall.
With Alex Mohanji, the only time in Muchiga. Do not miss his Chibeda Chakabi Paita.
We have watched this show begin. We have traveled the entire country in search for commercial farmers.
Cassava is now a cash crop in Teso.
Farmers from across Uganda have benefited from agriculture.
Somebody who is doing fish farming, this is an opportunity, a huge opportunity, in that the market and the demand is already available.
I realized there was potential in goat farming. I started with around 30 goats.
You don't need a lot of money to start, but rather the heart and determination.
Intending farmers is to have a positive attitude and start.
Doesn't need the person to have gone to school or to have not gone to school. Possibly keeping is one of the projects that have money.
You go home, you come back to harvest the honey.
And who said there is no market?
Like that fish pond, where it is, I've stocked now 700 fish.
What I've seen in agriculture is that the market for produce is there.
All you need is you to make a difference.
Everywhere you go, people do just about the same things, but we thought if we could just put some spunk into agriculture.
Farming comes in many packages. It takes courage, determination, focus, and above all, the zeal.
I have a passion for animals.
Stop feeling pity for yourself. Don't blame it on anyone. Stand up and do something. Farming is fun. Join us on this program and let's make the world we live in a better place.
You, the viewer outside there, don't you see it is just lively?
At Seeds of Gold every Saturday only on NTV.
They're young, stylish, and with their own sense of fun.
How did you come to Kampala?
Hey, don't worry. I'm going to be on T-Nation.
They know what they want and go for it. They're carefree, opinionated, and intelligent.
They're hidden by a covering to avoid temptation, to prevent seduction.
Why did you have to bring a baby as your daddy?
What are you?
Teenagers doing what they love best.
I see you're not matching. You know the color, they're not matching. Why?
On T-Nation every Saturday
at 11 a.m.
only on NTV.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the third and last segment of this Inter-University SDG Challenge. As we can see right there, Uganda Christian University is going to take us to the next and the last part of the segment. And here is the question. This is original composition, and we are testing, among other things, originality, innovation, and as a team, I hope you're listening. As a team, you are requested to prepare a 5-minute original composition portraying the role of the youth in promoting sustainable development goals of your choice. Your original composition can be in any creative way, in form of a skit, a creative dance, etc. This activity should involve all of you representing your university. And, ladies and gentlemen, we have very few minutes, about 5 minutes for each side. So, Uganda Christian University, your 5 minutes start very shortly, and ladies and gentlemen, immediately Kampala International University, you'll come on. Uganda Christian University, are you ready?
Yes.
Let's go for it. Your 5 minutes start now.
My name is Joyce Nakachwa. On the 21st of June, I was working from home and I delivered my baby on the road. I moved to the nearest KCC hospital to ask them to help me. When I reached the hospital, all they told me is, "Vao wano tetukwagalawo wano, gende mulago fe tetukola ku bakazi balina lubuto." I had to walk out of the KCC hospital with blood pouring down my legs, my clothes stained, and I was holding my child still attached to my body. I had to walk to the projected Mulago hospital. Dizzy me, without any blood, I had to fall by the roadside. A good Samaritan picked me up from there. The good Samaritan took me to a hospital where they detached my baby off me, and in the evening I was dismissed. On returning home, I passed by the border stage and I had border men saying, "Oyo mukazi abbye omwana, abadde tali lubuto." I had them, but I decided to ignore them. I went to my house. Reaching my house, a mob breaks down my door. They pull me out. They take me to the LC's home. They get polythenes. They insert a full arm in my vagina, checking to see whether I had indeed given birth. As if that wasn't enough, they called the police on me. They took me to Ginger Road police station. They took me into detention. I was there. I could see the LC feeding my child with glucose and water, and I was just there in tears. I was detained illegally. From there, I stayed in the police station for 5 days, from which, when the stench was too much, the inmates told the police. When I was taken to the police surgeon indeed said I was pregnant. I was released. I went back to the police every day of my life asking them, "Omwana wangaliwa." Do you know what they told me? Tetumanyi. Until after 4 weeks, they told me, "Your child is at Stanyu Baby's home." When I went to Stanyu Baby's home, they told me, "Your child died the day before."
Can life of a child be equated to damages?
No.
Well, that was in 2002. Today, we the youth have developed medical apps such as Get-In to help mothers access maternal health status and get access to a midwife. We have acted as volunteer intern doctors in hospitals to reduce the doctor-patient ratio. Yes, we the youth have participated in eradicating female genital mutilation. Yes, Lynette, a woman from Masai Mara, has participated in rehabilitating and giving skills to the young girls as women empowerment.
We, the youth.
Butoka, where with just your technophone and this bucket over here and that bed, and you say we the youth?
Forget about her. She misses out on the bigger picture. Do not miss out on the bigger picture. This same technophone has managed to create applications such as the Healthy app that could help my sister over there, Nakachwa, access maternal status. It has also been able to create the AgroRooter app that is able to help smallholder farmers in villages access market prices and buyers of a low SMS. As regards infrastructure, the youth are the majority labor force that have been able to construct the newly paved roads, such as the Entebbe Express Highway. As for industry, the youth are the new base of industry. They're the new CEOs and managing directors. It's a proven record that the youth make better industrial managers.
We, the youth of today, through SDG number 13, decent work, have managed to come up with such beautiful poetry. In there, it contains a message. As if that is not enough, the youth are the biggest contributors of the economy. Talk about the OTT. Moreover, these SDGs are so interconnected. To you, my sister Joyce, your children will not die because of the doctor innovations we have created. To you, my sister, through gender equality, we have managed to come up with best professional doctors. And to you, my brother, through the innovations, we have promoted economic development in this country and in the world. Together,
remember, we are leaving no one behind.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
How do you feed them?
Well, sometimes you have to go hungry.
Oh my goodness.
Sometimes.
And you are proud of that?
Oh, what should I do? Government should be So what do you expect?
Actually, you know what? Let me tell you, my friend. Since we are actually, you do you know this girl called Akelo?
Yes, I know.
Our former OG. Ah, yeah, she's doing. Excuse me, my friend. First listen. No. My friend, you first listen to me. Actually, she's. Can you listen to me? Actually, she's making crafts and she's making a lot of. No, I'm meaning craft Africa. Oh, why, my friend?
I swear upon the living God, she's doing it.
Oh my goodness, Tomati, our Obi. Can you remember him?
Oh, Tomati. How are you, Tomati?
Oh.
You look good.
Oh my goodness.
I believe he's working for corporate organization.
Can't you see the way he's smart?
So, Dramati, how are you?
Life must be good on your side, my friend.
You graduated Dramati.
Yeah, from Makerere, moreover.
North Africa.
So, where are you working, my friend?
Tried for 4 years.
We can be.
We must be the first generation
to end extreme poverty.
The generation
most determined
to fight injustice and inequalities.
The generation that saves the planet from climate change.
And this is how it will get done. The global goals.
A 15-year plan
for everyone, everywhere.
With no one left behind.
We will live in a world
where nobody
anywhere lives in extreme poverty.
Where no one
goes hungry.
Where no one wakes in the morning
asking if there will be food today.
We will live in a world where no child has to die.
Diseases we know how to cure.
And where proper health care
is a lifelong right for us all.
We will live in a world
where everyone goes
for school.
And education gives us the knowledge
and skills
for a fulfilling life.
We will live in a world where all girls and all women have equal opportunities to thrive and be powerful and safe.
We cannot succeed if half the world is dead.
We will live in a world
where all people can get clean water
and proper toilets at home,
at school,
and at work.
We will live in a world where there's sustainable energy for everyone.
Heat, light, and power for the whole planet.
Without destroying the planet.
We will live in a world where economies prosper
and new wealth
leads to decent jobs
for everyone.
And we will live in a world where our industry,
our infrastructure, and our
best innovations
are not just used to make money, but to make all our lives better.
We will live in a world
where prejudices and extremes of inequality
are defeated
inside our countries
and between different countries,
where people live in cities and communities
that are safe, progressive,
and support everyone who lives there,
where we replace
what we consume,
planet where we put back
what we take out of the earth.
We live in a world that is decisively rolling back from
climate change,
where we restore and protect the life in our oceans and seas.
Restore and protect
life on land,
the forests,
animals, the earth itself.
With peace between and inside countries,
where all governments are open
and answer to us for what they do at home and abroad.
And the justice rules.
With everyone equal before the law.
Where all countries and we their people
work together
in partnerships of all kinds
to make these goals a reality.
These are the United Nations global goals
for sustainable development.
Let's get to work. Let's make it happen.
Challenge to all of you who are watching right now. I would like to thank the universities that have participated today. Kampala International University, Uganda Christian University, thank you very much. And of course, thank you to our sponsors, Blue Pals, the transporters. They have trucks and all kinds of cars that you will need to get from point A to point B. MTN Uganda, everywhere you go. Skies Hotel, the best hotel in Kampala. Sekanyolia for your security needs. And of course, as I said, broadcasting live is NTV Uganda, the best television station we have in the country, bringing this live to you to ensure that whether you are at home, whether you are abroad, whether you are on the go, you are able to watch this and be able to participate in attaining the Sustainable Development Goals by 2030. NTV is showcasing partnership with the private sector to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals. So the judges, we're waiting upon you, and you have 2 seconds to submit to us the final results, and we see who goes through the next round. Ladies and gentlemen, would like to thank you, our audience, for being such a very wonderful audience and for being here with us. Thank you very much. And shortly, ladies and gentlemen, we will be coming to the end of this show as soon as our judges give us the results. But ladies and gentlemen, next Saturday, do not miss the challenge between Makerere University and Chambogo University. They will be taking on each other head to head. And of course, the show will be live on the big network NTV Uganda, which is partnering to ensure that we attain Sustainable Development Goals by 2030. NTV would like to thank you very much for partnering with the United Nations to bring this challenge live to all those people who were not able to make it to Skies Hotel today. And we know that you are walking this journey with us all the way. Ladies and gentlemen, we seem to have a result from the judges, and once again, the students who participated in this, thank you very much. Kampala International University. Yes, that applause is for you. And thank you, Uganda Christian University, for your participation. And ladies and gentlemen, once again, to our sponsors, Blue Pals, MTN Uganda, Skies Hotel, Sekanyolia, and the big network NTV Uganda. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a result, and I will now walk over to the judges' table and receive. Ladies and gentlemen, you know the challenges of tally centers these days. The tally centers take some time to make sure that the results come out. So very quickly, the tally center at the judges' table will give us a final result. When I got there, I found that the tally center was very busy. But this gives me time to once again thank the universities for the great participation, and to call upon the universities out there that have not yet participated to get into this, and to thank once again NTV Uganda for bringing this live, loud and clear to the people who are not able to be here today. And today, I can assure you, we'll have, out of the two universities, one going to the next level. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget that this is all in celebration and in preparation of the UN Day, which will be celebrated on the 24th of this month in at Kololo Airstrip. So each one of you is invited to come and participate. The judges, please. The judges are writing the final results, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope we are now ready to announce the winner. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the winner. And the winner is, ladies and gentlemen, Kampala International University, with 26.3 points, and Uganda Christian University with 24 points. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, the congratulatory messages are going on. Once again, would like to thank you very much for being wonderful listeners and wonderful participants. And this show, ladies and gentlemen, is
NTV, turning on your world.